Ifingaon-daon, bibili-bili mo, kasahan jiga baraso, ganito ka, ito, tektagan,
I'm Jason Brown. This is Jimmy T. We are with Laughing Parrot Productions, Sierra Wave Media, and you are watching Skippable News. Here's what you can find at sierrawave.net for our top stories of the week. Adoption fees and spade and neutering are being completely waived. That's for pets.
Yes, thank you.
At Inyo County Animal Shelter, lunar eclipse is coming to an insomniac near you. Representative Kevin Kiley introduced the CRA reversing California gas car ban. Jimmy?
E-Ray is a project of the Iriacho book at Manzanar Homecoming, so you can go sign the book and with your memories.
Awesome. Jason Forehand's daughter, Alea, returns from the Army. You need to see that at Sierra Wave Media's Facebook page. We have the baseball, golf, track schedule so that you know when and where you should be to watch and support the BUHS sports program. Olancha-Cartago, the other side of the story with retired Fire Chief Steve Davis, written by our very own, this is who you get mad at, Jimmy T. And then we have the CHP incident report from the crash between a truck and a CHP patrol car with K9 unit. Jimmy,
It's great to be back.
Where have you been?
My nephew and niece, their ranch got sold out from under them, so they packed up their cows and moved to Ash Fork, Arizona.
They moved?
Moved on old Route 66. They actually have two sets of Burma Shave signs on both sides. It's between Williams, Arizona and Seligman.
Oh, Seligman is going to be the next episode for Dr. Sam's America. Yes.
But it's a beautiful drive. It was so much fun.
Yeah.
And
did you get to stop in Seligman at all?
Didn't stop in Seligman, but stopped in Williams, Arizona and Ash Fork. In Williams, Arizona, I went to a barber shop, old school, just playing 40s and 30s music. Like, okay, I'm in heaven.
Yeah.
I'm old.
Yeah, Williams was the first episode that we put together for Dr. Sam's America, and it was an absolute hoot being there. And then we got to go back.
I went to the ice cream store. They were closed for the season.
That's Seligman. So you did go to Seligman.
I went. Sorry, I was so tired. It was rough.
You're still tired. Hey, before we run out of time, let's tell you what's inside this episode. We got Supervisor Jen Roeser. She's going to give you an EMS update. You had Ashley Helms report on the airport here. We meet CHP Officer Perusee, and then
Dennis Freundt.
Yep, from the Bishop City Council. And we get a few minutes with Donna Bird. It's a brief few minutes because it's a long episode, and that will be continued next week. And of course, what is new at Bishop Twin Theater? Final parting thoughts.
Hi, everybody. This is Jen Roeser, Inyo County 4th District Supervisor, and I came in to visit with the studio today to just talk about a few things going on in the county. Talking to Jimmy T, I think he has asked me to provide a bit of an update on EMS services countywide. And perhaps one of the topics that's been an issue in the news lately has been our Olancha-Cartago Community Services District. And we're very concerned countywide, as are many of the chiefs in the district and a number of the emergency services providers, just to ensure that that portion of our county has the services they need and the CSD has the support they need. So fortunately, the good news is in the last couple of weeks, the Olancha-Cartago Community Services District has brought on some consultants that have expertise in emergency services and ambulance services. And in addition, a meeting was held yesterday with both myself as the delegate to the EMCC, Emergency Medical Care Committee, our administration, our Health and Human Services Director, as well as a number of people from the board and the consultants from Olancha-Cartago Community Services District. And they are well along their way in securing a contract with Liberty Ambulance Services out of Ridgecrest to provide services. They will be voting on that in the coming week, and so we'll know more when that happens. But right now, the county is providing resources in every way it can effectively, which include assistance in administrative issues, but also financial, as we have to every district in the county. We've provided financial services, both a one-time fee or one-time payment in the 23-24 fiscal year to provide assistance in any way deemed necessary. And again, in the 24-25 fiscal year, kind of matching what we've done with the Bishop operating area so that each department can bill according to their own, based on a similar fee, bill on their own, bill the county for runs operated in their district. So, and again, while the resources provided in terms of finances is based on the number of runs, those departments have the flexibility to use those funds any way they want. So we're really pleased to see some good hope on the horizon for Olancha-Cartago. In the meantime, we continue to meet consistently and regularly, both our administration, myself, the EMCC committee, which is made up of experts with critical experience in this area, to find solutions that will work countywide, from Charleston View to Copa-Shoshone to the very northern reaches of the county, and just to ensure that we have a stable system. And I will just say, again, we've provided financial resources from the county to assist these districts in providing these services through the end of this fiscal year, but we'll be needing to continue not only to find what resources are most helpful, not just financial, there are other resources that the county can assist with, but we need to get these in place as quick as possible. And I'll just be honest, the system is held up by volunteers and other paid staff, of course, in the Bishop operating area, but it is a fragile system, and we are a far-flung county with a sparse population. In fact, anymore, we're no longer called rural, we're called a frontier county. So these are the kind of things that we wrestle with daily at the county, and I just wanted to provide an update on the EMS services, and hopefully that's helpful. Anyone should feel free to reach out to me anytime. You can find my name, address, and phone number on the county website, and of course our administration has good answers as well. And I would just encourage people, if you live in any one of our communities, go assist your fire departments, especially those that do provide EMS services. Everyone needs volunteers. And one of the initiatives I think we'll be looking at in the future, it won't be anything that'll turn this around tomorrow, but it'll be long-term, is how we can assist departments in finding, recruiting, retaining, and training volunteers. It's a long-term effort, but in the meantime, we have some interim steps that'll need to be taken quickly, including some sort of revenue generation. So that's all I have today.
Hello, this is Jimmy T with Ion Inyo and Looking to the Scar with the amazing Ashley Helms. Welcome.
Thank you.
Deputy Director for Public Work, Deputy Public Works Director.
Either way.
She's the airport lady. She's really, really important for this area. And I hear that you've got the best report card that could possibly be earned.
Well, yes. So far this year, when the flight started on December 12th, SkyWest United Express switched over to their new fleet of regional jets, which we've talked about here a couple of times, the Embraer 175. And so far this season, we have not had a single cancellation. We've had a couple delays due to weather in Denver or San Francisco, but
nothing from here.
Nothing from here, and no cancellations, nothing more than a couple hour delays here and there. So we're thrilled.
What, gosh, what would the airport rating be on Google?
Well, hopefully good, I think.
What about Yelp?
Oh, we just looked. On Yelp, we have a 4.5 out of 5. Pretty good.
You're doing seriously, you're doing a great job. It's an amazing airport. The people out there are outstanding. The runway. Now you are doing a couple of improvements.
Yes.
One of my favorites is the rotating beacon.
Yep. Later this year, we'll be replacing the rotating beacon. We also have, I guess right now, for the Bishop Airport, we have 3 projects planned in the next year. One of them is already underway. In the fall, we added grooves to the runway, which help with drainage. We don't get a lot of rain here, but last week, we were really glad to have the grooving portion of that project completed. And then those contractors will return in the spring to do a couple other items of work on the main runway.
I apologize for my goofiness. It's a groovy thing because when you're in Southern California, you drive on those highways that got the grooves on it.
It sings.
When it dumps, it sings, but you don't become unstable.
Yes.
Hydroplaning is not fun for airplanes, people, cars. It's just not fun.
Yeah.
And I apologize, I jumped the gun. You're actually here to talk about the February 25th Board of Supervisors presentation,
Yeah.
Air Service Update.
on February 25th at the Inyo County Board of Supervisors meeting, CAO Nate Greenberg and I will be giving an update on air service so far this season, the improvement projects planned for all 3 of the county's airports. We'll also be talking about a draft memorandum of understanding with some of the other entities that help pay the subsidies for the airline. Yeah, so I would encourage people, if you are interested in air service, if you have comments to make to your county supervisors, it would be great if you could join into that meeting to both hear the presentation and also to make a comment during the public comment period at the end of the item.
It's your county, your board of supervisors, your airport. It would behoove you to go to your meeting. And seriously, they don't know if there's a problem if they're not told. And Nate's great. I mean, Nate Greenberg, what an outstanding young man.
Yes.
And so the other thing is we have 3 airports here. People don't realize that.
Oh yeah, we actually have 4. Well, the county has 4
county has
airports, and then the national park has 2 out in Death Valley.
This is a great place. Civil aviation, the only way to go. So let's see, what else is going on? You said air service. You said we're going to air service changes?
Oh yeah, so
Sorry, I apologize. Rough day at the office. She's very gracious. I was late.
So currently for our winter season, we do have the 2 daily flights to San Francisco and to Denver. Those daily flights end at the end of March, I believe on the 30th. And then a little change this year from the last 2 years is that our April service, instead of being a Saturday, Sunday flight to San Francisco, is going to be a Wednesday, Saturday flight to Denver. So we're hoping, a lot of folks really love that Denver flight. It gets you heading east if that's your destination.
Yes,
and so we're hoping that will be a big hit this spring. That runs through April 19th.
And then,
So then April 19th, that'll be the end of the spring season. And our summer service will start back up with daily San Francisco flights on June 19th is what I put. It's somewhere right around there. I think it's that.
In case people are wondering, flights are driven, it's economic decisions. If the airlines can make money, they'll fly anywhere. And basically, we're a winter wonderland. That's why people come here. They come here, they go to Mammoth and ski. So don't complain unless you can bring more visitors to Bishop. Or you need more flights from Bishop to go see your grandparents or whatever. So this is pretty much everything we covered. Do you have anything else to say about?
No, I think that's all. But again, we would love it if folks tune in. You can watch the board meetings over Zoom. You can make comments over Zoom or via email beforehand. The presentation will be on the agenda that should be published either today or tomorrow, I believe. You can find that if you go to the Inyo County Board of Supervisors website and then scroll down to the agenda and minutes section.
It's there. It's honestly, we found it. It's there, but agendas and minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And God, actually, it's wonderful. And seriously, I don't know if you're like when I hear something, I look up in the sky, and I love airplanes.
Yes.
And you're doing a great job out there.
Thank you.
And this is Jimmy T. Last chance. Do you want to have any compliments? Have any compliments for anybody at the airport? You want to give them a shining moment?
Well, our operations team at the airport, we are small, but they are mighty. And we, thanks to our staff members and the United and the TSA team, it really, because we're so small, everyone has to work together really closely to make it all work. And we're thankful to everyone for working as a team.
Yeah, I used to go to a local airport. You check in with one person, then they go over, they become TSA, then they become the gate agent, and then they're out marshaling the airplane. Anybody here besides you? Yeah, the supervisor. But Ashley Helms, thank you very much. Ashley is a Deputy Public Works Director, specializing in the airport, and I'm Jimmy T. Eye on Inyo, and looking at the sky.
Hi, I'm Officer Perusee, your new Public Information Officer for the Bishop Area California Highway Patrol. In light of recent events, I'm here to talk to you a little bit about fire preparedness and let you know that we are not exempt from what's happening in Los Angeles. As we all know, in the Bishop, Inyo, and Mono County areas, fires are prone to happen at any given time. CAL FIRE has excellent resources that you can utilize to establish a pre-evacuation plan, a family communication plan, and a go bag in case a fire breaks out at any given moment. It's important that you follow the direction of your local law enforcement and allow them to guide you on where you need to go. Stay up to date with incoming news and when to evacuate. In regards to defensible space, give yourself adequate defensible space around your property. Remove anything that could be potentially flammable, such as cardboard or trash. Additionally, in regards to looting, either hide your valuables or take them with you in the case of a fire evacuation. And if you witness looting, be a great witness. Don't get involved. Contact your local law enforcement agency and inform them of the situation. Again, I'm Officer Perusee with the California Highway Patrol, and I'll see you next time.
Hi, I'm Dennis Freundt. I am a newly elected city councilman here in the city of Bishop. First off, before I get into talking about the council meeting from February 10th, I would like to thank everybody that did vote for all of us, whether you voted for me, didn't vote for me, whatever it was. It's part of our great civic duty to get out and pick your, your officials that represent all of us. The one thing that I will say about being on the city council to start with, and I'll say it again at the end, we would love people to come attend, voice your concerns, voice positives, negatives, whatever it is that you might want to bring up. You can, there's a public section at the beginning of every meeting. It's just kind of open forum. You have 3 minutes. You can talk about whatever topic you'd like. We're not going to respond to it because it's not on the meeting. We can't do that. But if it's a pressing topic, we may put it on the next meeting. But at least you're voicing your concerns. If you want to just watch it from home, you can go to bishop.ca.gov, and on that website, it'll have the link to all the city council meetings they're live. You can see everything that we're talking about, and we would love people's participation. I think in the 3 meetings that I have been, since I've been elected, there have been 4 people that have come to watch. That's combined amongst all 3, other than the people that are mandatory at the meeting. So we would love more participation. Your input is valuable. You can reach any of the council members, the mayor pro tem or the mayor. Again, you can get their information at the Bishop City webpage. It's all on there, our email addresses, phone numbers, text, whatever. However you want to communicate with us, please do so. We can only represent you when you tell us what you want. So that's my plead for that from all of you. So I'm here to talk about the meeting on February 10th. It was a relatively short meeting. We didn't have anything that was earth-shattering. The main topic, in my opinion, was the budget revisions. We are halfway through the financial year 24-25. The budget director, Ethan, did a great job putting all the revisions together. Some of the revisions are actual numbers for revenue instead of just a projection. We're halfway through the year. We know what we have a better feel for where the money is coming from, if we're up or down. Some actual numbers on positions. The money went back into the coffer on positions that weren't filled. Just really an update to make sure that all of our I's are dotted and our T's are crossed really in the budget world. It was a really good thing there. In the world of fire, they posted we're going to have another full-time position other than just Chief Russell to assist him in making sure that the fire department is serving you all better. That position has been posted. So if you're interested in that, you're more than welcome to reach out to Chief Russell or the fire department, and they'll get you all the information from there. In the Public Works Department, there wasn't anything new other than a new vacuum truck is going to be delivered by the end of the month. It's designed to go in and suck all the gunk. I don't know the technical term. I'm going to call it gunk. To take it all out of the sewer, just to keep everything clean and the maintenance. And if you ever see one of the Public Works people, I actually did a tour with them last week just to learn about facilities and some of the infrastructure. These guys work really hard with a very tight budget, with a very small crew. So as you see somebody from Public Works, take a second to thank them for their hard work. It's really incredible what the small department does here in town. So just really thank them. And having the new vacuum truck is great. The old truck, from what Nora said, is really outdated. It isn't as effective. So this will help them be more efficient in keeping the lines clean for days like yesterday where all the water had to go somewhere. So when it runs away, that's what we expect. But as it's running, we should be very thankful that these guys do a tremendous job. The next topic really in the community services, Dan is meeting, I believe, with the people this week to talk about the pool resurfacing. So the entire pool is going to be resurfaced. We've also discussed having the pool open for more hours in the summer, for those of you that weren't aware of that. There were some comments, questions, requests to keep it open later in the afternoon, not for the swim teams, but for public swim. So be on the lookout for that. That was also in the budget revisions to make sure for staffing and insurance and different needs as it increased all the way through. Chief Durr had some good information, and he will be on apparently next week. But he's requesting, he had 2 requests, one for new walkie-talkies that was approved by the board. It'll just help communicate better, more updated technology. They will be encoded. There's a lot of great information to communicate better with sheriffs and CHP and the interagency communication that goes on really well in town. And then the other one was on ALPR cameras. They're automated license plate readers. And all they're designed for is to snap pictures of your license plate. So let's just, for example, say somebody got kidnapped in Lone Pine and they input it into their system and they drive through Bishop, that license plate would pop up, and the city of the Chief Durr and the police officers here would know exactly where it was based on where the cameras were, and it will help them solve crimes, react quicker, things of that nature. We did not approve the purchase of that yet. We approved a continuance. A couple, Mayor Pro Tem and the mayor both wanted better language on the contracts to ensure that the information that is being captured is not being shared against our wishes. So that was the only call out that we had. We're excited about the project itself. We just want to make sure that it meets our requirements a little bit more before we approve that. So again, that was pretty much it for the February 10th meeting. The next meeting is February 24th. Again, please come see us. If you don't want to come see us, you can make a public comment. You can email it to any one of us. You can email it to the city. We will read it. It doesn't get read, but we will post it. But please come in, make comments, be involved, help us make Bishop a better place to live. And again, I'm Dennis Freundt. I am the newest city council member. Thank you for your time.
Hello, this is Booger Eating Moron with Eye on Inyo and Eye on Mules with the amazing Donna Bird, head shoveler at Mule Days. Hey, shovel person, welcome, welcome, welcome.
Thanks. You might want to wash your hand now.
I know where that hand is. No, you have great updates and announcements, and Mule Days is coming.
It is. And you want to know how many days from now?
How many days?
90 days, 10 hours. That was what was on my screen before I got here.
Huge.
Yeah, it's terrifying. I said, hey, it's fun when you put the countdown on. It was fun for everybody else. I open up my computer and it's like, oof, gee.
Pause, hold. Can you back this up? So
put a piece of tape over it.
So you had news on February 1. Something happened significant.
Yes. So on February 1st, as historically we do, tickets and RV sites went on sale. We didn't have the time to make the big grand announcement, but people definitely remember that it's happened on February 1st because there was an awful lot of people that called in and sent their orders in at 12:01. So.
What a great segue. How do I buy my grand thingy tickets?
Your grandstand
My
tickets?
grandstand tickets.
So you can buy your grandstand reserve seat or your general admission seat or your RV site at muledays.org. And you go to, it's a very easy website to follow, so go to muledays.org. You can order online. You can call us at the office, 760-872-4263. Again, 872-4263. Or just come into the office and we'll take your order right in person.
And this is kind of off schedule, but you have a new, improved volunteer employee person, Carly.
Carly McKinley. We are very excited to have Miss Carly McKinley join our staff as an administrative assistant, and she's fantastic with the public. She's just a happy soul. I'm not quite sure we told her the whole truth about what she was getting into, but she's been fantastic. So she's taken on helping with the RV and ticket sales and the magazine sales. So if a lovely young woman contacts you about a magazine ad, buy a magazine ad from her. She's doing a fantastic job.
And you said in just a few days, on March 1st, something else happens.
Yeah, something to look forward. Our anxious contestants are so excited about signing up and coming this year. Our 55th year.
Awesome.
Our 55th year in Mule Days. So we have a excited group of contestants who are waiting to sign up. And so big announcement for all of you, March 1st. On the website, muledays.org, you can go online and all of your contestant sign-up packet information will be there. Your premium book, the rule book, schedules, class lists, your equine housing form, your contestant housing form. Everything that you need is there. But if you have questions, 872-4263.
And you had a fundraiser.
We did. You might have seen in the paper and on our website, and we put it out to all our social media, that we were launching a fundraising campaign. And we still do have a QR code that you can donate to, and it's on the website, muledays.org. And the response was so heartwarming. And we put out there that our goal was $100,000, because you should always aim high.
Yes.
And so far, through the generosity of people across the United States, around the world, and locally, we are at $84,000.
This is not a fundraiser. This is to restore your operating fund.
Correct.
So you can continue through 25, 26, 27, long haul.
Long haul. And because over the last few years with COVID and economic situations, we've had to deplete our
Reserves. Yeah.
reserves. And so this will help get us back in a comfortable position for, like you said, the long haul. We're not in it for just 25, we're in it for
Everyone loves Paddington.
Oh, thank you.
No ifs, ands, or buts.
What was that?
Paddington in Peru, rated PG. Lost in the Jungle, February 14th.
Captain America, we've dedicated our entire lives to serving this country. Adamantium has turned us against each other. We can't let this get into the wrong hands. The country's on the brink of war. Make sure the suit's ready.
Let's go!
How the hell did he just do that?
Really? You must be new.
I bet you break easy. Not that easy.
Nobody saw that.
You won't walk away alive, Captain, but he will.
Captain America: Brave New World. Experience it in IMAX this Friday. Get tickets now.
Okay, that's your final thoughts?
And that's my final thoughts. And happy Halloween
Yeah, Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.